Hi, my name is Rob Shepherd and I am the Export Manager for Sumo UK, and in this video I hope to provide you with the features and benefits of the Sumo Strake. The Sumo Strake is a high-speed straw rake. It has multifunctional benefits to people that are minimal tilling or direct drilling. We can deal with the top surface residues, but more importantly we can generate a tilth, a moist tilth, which will actually provoke the growth of volunteers and weeds, so they can be eradicated maybe on a second pass. And we can also disturb and annihilate slugs and their nests and eradicate other ground-based parasites with this machine. We can also help the process of incorporation by spreading chaff and straw evenly across the topsoil, which will provoke worm growth or population, and certainly bring more organic matter into the soil. And then finally, the final pass with the straw harrow or the strake benefits us by giving us a fine micro tilth, which is beneficial to get us seed to soil contact with our following drill. I'm going to show you around a little bit about some of the unique features of our strake. So firstly, we have 3 hydraulic paired services required. So we obviously have a machine here that unfolds. This is a 6-meter machine. We also do an 8-meter mounted and a 12-meter trailed, but they'll all be based on the same hydraulic functions. So we have a fold-out system. We then have a system for adjusting the angle of the tines, and then we have another pair of hydraulic pipes purely and simply to give us the benefit of alternating every other row, so we can lift out tines to open up the spacing through very big clumps of straw or particularly heavy moisture contented matted straw. The tines themselves are spaced 75 mil apart. We have 6 tine rows on the machine, so when we alternate, every other bar will be lifted out of work, and that will increase the tine spacing then to 150 millimeters apart. The benefits of that are very obvious, so that when we go into a heavy residued field, we can get across there much quicker by going with an open space between some of the tines and then closing up the gap a little bit later. We have a Cat 3 headstock. The hydraulics, as I said, control tine angle, which we can do on the move, and also the alternation of tines to bring us the row spacing to a wider 150 mil. The fold-out system has got check valves to keep it locked down into work, and as this is a high-speed machine, we will be looking at speeds anything from around 16 to 20k. And the benefits really are that it's a very quick pass, much down the lines of a low cost but a very high output. You're going to cover quite a high acreage in the course of the day with this. So the straw harrow has a couple of other unique features, in as much that we use a special tine rather than a pigtail tine like some of our competitors. So this tine is a one-piece item with a tungsten tile, very easily removed and replaced, so it reduces your downtime, and it's then fixed to a basic spring, so like a cultivation spring tine, which means that we don't have to worry about threading the whole spring and tine assembly down the bars if we've got one broken right in the middle of the machine. The tungsten tile is spread over the width of this tine, so it's a 15 mil wide profile tine, and it has obvious benefits that because of the tungsten it will keep this nice full face of 15 mil to the ground. You can see here, even on our demo machine, the wear is still keeping the full width of the profile. It hasn't tapered down to a pencil point like conventional pigtail tines will on our competitors' machines. So yeah, here is a very low maintenance cost to keep that running. We also had the benefit that because we have a very rugged and robust frame on our strake, I can actually get around 30 kilos of force on each of these tines. If you take the weight of the frame and then divide it by the amount of tines, which is 80, you will end up at about 29-30 kilos per tine of weight. which means that we will definitely generate a tilth, and we don't need any other aids to generate that tilth, such as discs. So there's a quick overview of the Strake. As I say, we do 6 8-meter mounted and then a 12-meter trail machine. They're a multifunctional tool in the field and certainly of great benefit to people direct drilling or going down the min-till route. Thank you for listening.